Hi.
Very close to touching it.
Ew. That's a foot long. A foot long bristleworm. That is.
What up, YouTube? So in this video, we're going to talk about how I've implemented Flatworm Stop. It's a chemical that's made by KZ, and I really actually like it. I'm surprised how much I like it. I'm going to talk about my bubble coral a little bit more, and I'm going to talk about my new bubblegum chalice.
Please, Mantis Shrimp, like this video
check it
and
out.
subscribe.
We're about a month in using the Flatworm Stop, and I will say I think it has affected the branches somewhat. It's as advertised, it's coming in thicker. And I will say I think that all my sticks have just definitely fattened up a little bit. I will continue using this stuff. Like I said, I'm about a month in. I thought I had acro flatworms. Turns out I didn't. I just used this stuff as a precautionary. I'm actually really happy with what I think could be effects of it, but yeah, we'll see.
The reef, as it stands right now, is not quite advanced. It's not quite the beginning, but it's somewhere in between, and it's definitely doing good. I've slowed down on my water changes just a hair. I've gone from 10% per week to 10% per 2 weeks. But truthfully, I wouldn't even be doing the water changes unless I needed to be. I think I'm putting my hands in too much in my aquarium, and that's what's making me want to do water changes. The chalice I'm showing you bottom right, the pink one, is a bubblegum chalice, and that's actually the newest chalice in the bunch here. It's actually not as cool as this fucking pink one I'm showing you right now. This is actually one of my favorite chalices from back in the day, and it's something that I got the size of like a half dime from my local fish store, and I paid $10 for it. And it was just something, I just saw pink, and I just love pink. So I saw pink, and I just went for it, and believe it or not, it's one of my favorite, I'd say if not top 5 corals that I have ownership of this day, current. And as you see, that big green guy that we just looked at for a second is just so much fast grower compared to the pink one I was showing a second ago. You know, this green one I would almost consider invasive, if you really ask me. It's so much fast growing compared to the other few that I have here in the chalice garden that it really makes me wonder if I want to keep it long term. Here's the Walt Disney. Here's a Pikachu. And this one's a Pink Floyd. ASD Rainbow Millie. I don't know what this one is actually. If you have any idea, leave it in the comments below. This is a strawberry shortcake. Looking pretty good. I'm really happy with its growth. That's a confetti acro. Doing pretty good. It's a mirror pick. I love that one. I love that picture. Personally, I added this bubble coral, and I really want to keep an eye on it. It's just the first one I've ever had. I really want to keep an eye on it as far as flow or any type of like euphyllia damage that I typically see from torches, hammers, anything that's going to look like a rippage or anything like that. I've really been kind of honestly stressing out over this coral. It's the first one I've had, and it's, you know, too big to mess up. So I've really been eyeballing it. So I ended up breaking down a friend's tank and moving his lightning maroons. These are exemplary examples of lightning maroons. Beautiful fish. Honestly, they ended up going and selling within a day. The real problem was that while I was moving these fish, I ended up taking some rocks out of my aquarium, my anemone aquarium to be specific. And when that happened, the rocks that came out of that tank, one of those rocks had over a foot long bristleworm. I just can't even, dude. Can you imagine grabbing that one?
that bristleworm was just gross, dude. Honestly, I can't imagine grabbing it with my real fingers and having that fiberglass filling for several days afterwards. I'm so glad I didn't do that. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like, all that good stuff. If you guys have any interest in my channel whatsoever, fish tank, reefing, thank you for watching. See you next time.